Workbook, Unit 7. Let's talk about giving opinions and adding emphasis. Exercises 1 and 2.
So, Steph, you've just won the Maple Prize for Young Writers. Tell me, when did you start writing stories?
Well, I've been writing for as long as I can remember. Most kids learn to write in elementary school. But my mom taught me to write before I started school. But I can't really remember it. I remember listening to stories on CDs and liking them a lot. But I think I was in the first or second grade of elementary school when I actually wrote my first short story.
So, when was your first book published?
Oh, I was quite a bit older. I wrote for our school magazine a lot when I was 15 and 16. I stopped because I got more interested in blogging. So I must have been about 18 years old when I entered my first book in a competition. It won, and it was published just after my 20th birthday.
Wonderful. Can you tell us something about your latest book?
When I first started writing, I wrote fantasy stories because I loved reading that kind of story. Then I wrote a number of short adventure stories. But recently, I've been working a lot on characters and their relationships. So this book is actually a romance, which is a little different for me.
And what kind of things do you read these days?
I'm trying to get inspiration from my characters from real life. So right now, I'm reading books about real people and their lives. I really haven't read many novels lately. I haven't read much poetry either, I must admit. I don't have the time.
I see. And what's a typical day in the life of a writer like?
Well, I'm promoting the book, so I've done a couple of interviews this month. Usually, I write from early in the morning until late afternoon, but things are obviously different right now. I've also been visiting schools to talk to kids about writing. In the past month, I think I've visited 10. I just came back from a school now, and I have more visits planned. That's an aspect of my job that I really enjoy, because I like encouraging other young writers to follow their dreams.
And finally, Steph, what's next?
Well, I'm gonna continue doing what I've always done. I don't see any reason to stop writing. I can only get better. In the near future, though, I'm planning to get away and relax. My aunt lives in California, and I can't wait to go there for 2 or 3 weeks. I'll need a break soon.